Zoomer Radio, AM 740, downtown Toronto, FM 96.7. Mel Torme there, and I'm coming home, baby. The song that shows up in that, what is it, the coffee thing that George Clooney is endorsing these days.
Yes.
And he's driving, and they've superimposed him into all these different scenes, and there he is in the back of a car singing along to that Mel Torme song.
That's why I had a craving.
You see? 10 minutes after 8 o'clock. That's Jim McAleese hanging out in the Celebrity Palooza chair this morning. Our friend Jane Brown, of course, is here.
Yay. Mel Torme, by the way, is born on the same day as me. Not the same year, but
really?
September 13th.
I could share a birthday.
Look it up.
Oh, you just had a birthday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jim McAleese, of course, stand up forever and now teaches stand up as well.
And I'm just wondering, Jim, where you haven't been doing stand up formally for a few years with Donald Trump now the U.S. president, are you regretting that decision?
Yes.
Or do you want to get back on stage?
It's just probably as bad as Jon Stewart.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because see, like I teach my students, stay away from topical
Material.
things in the news,
right?
Because by the time you do the show, it's dated. But Trump is new every day. There's something every day. It's what did Trump say today is the new what's up.
Yeah.
Right?
And what makes a Trump joke funny?
Just making fun of his traits, you know, as the Russians call him, Agent Orange.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a little safe too, by the way, doing that.
Is that why Alec Baldwin's been so successful?
Yes. You know, and he's just saying, he's like Tina Fey, he's just saying the words that Trump says, and it's just funny, you know. Everything from, he got the most votes, right? There was the biggest turnout for his inaugural, right? And we see the pictures, and it's just...
And it's funny.
There were more people at a Atlanta Braves game or something. Remember Atlanta in the early 80s? There were like more players on the field than there were fans in the stands?
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently, he's going to have an IQ test with Rex Tillerson, and he's probably going to finish second because one of the questions will be spell IQ. And it's, but thanks to him, more people, 100 million people, they say, now know more about climate change. I had no idea there was a Paris Agreement. And then he decides to drop out of it. Oh, there was an agreement? Okay, I'm in, right?
I guess. I mean, maybe one thing that he has done, and this is weird. I don't want to give him credit for stuff, but maybe he has inspired people to go and learn more about this. Like people are talking about, oh, the president's going to pull America out of NAFTA. Well, except that he doesn't have the power to pull them out of NAFTA. Like all he can do is he can do that 6 months notice thing, and then most of what's in NAFTA actually ends up surviving. There's like 3 or 4 parts of NAFTA that go away, but most of it stays. And I think a lot of people don't know that unless they're hearing all of this crazy stuff going on. And that is, can he do that? Like, can Trump really do that? Is probably one of the most typed things into Google now.
Whenever he signs some proclamation at the desk and he holds it up, it looks like he's holding the menu from Thank God It's Fridays. You know? He's such an easy target, too. But he brings it on. You know, it's unbelievable how, he brought more people probably following democracy more than ever now, you know. Getting back to your question, I think it's almost any comic can do a joke about Trump now and get away with it instead of the late night hosts. You know, that's usually their domain, talking about the news. And then in clubs, it's more about your own life. But I think you can do a Trump joke. And no danger of getting a groan.
Interesting.
You might end up doing a full night session on that with your students.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? Nothing but Trump all the time. That would be an easy set to put together. Jim McAleese hanging out with the Happy Gang here this morning at 13 minutes after 8 o'clock. It's Pagliaro. Lovin' You Ain't Easy. Zoomer Radio.